Hello you guys, it's time for nail art. This design we're going to be working on is a request. I received a request if I could do a nail art design using pink, white, and in a heart design. So let's get started, girls. The first thing we're going to have to do is, I'm starting with my bare nail. The first thing you're going to have to do is you're going to need a sponge, because we're going to work on that background, which is the white. We're going to add some white and 3 tones of pink. So what I've done, what you're going to need is going to be a white polish. You're going to need your medium pink. I know this is pretty dark, but compared to my dark pink, it's not. So you're going to need, let me see, 2 tones of pink and a white, or 2 tones of whatever color you choose. So let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to get my sponge, and I'm going to sponge the corner of it like that. And I realized when I was received this request that I hadn't done a nail art using hearts, so I'm glad this request was made. Okay, so my nail, all I'm doing is wearing my base coat. What I'm going to do on top of my nail, all over my nail, is I'm going to add the white all over my nail, just like that. And if it's uneven, don't worry about it. That gives it all the same effect. Okay, so what I've done is I've added the white all over my nail. And I think I have too much light going on there again, you guys. Well, all I did was sponge the white, okay? The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get my medium pink. Okay, and my medium pink is going to be this color right here. Okay, so I'm going to get my sponge again, and I'm going to sponge my nail 2/3 up with the medium pink. So I'm going to place them on my sponge, and this is my medium pink color. Okay. Next I'm going to place it 2/3 of my nail and up. Very lightly, like this. Okay. Just like that. So I've placed 2/3 of my nail. Let me see. There we go. Okay, maybe you guys can see a little bit better there. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get my dark pink, which is the darkest pink I'll be using for the effect in the background. I'm going to get my sponge again, and this time I'm going to apply the darkest pink. Okay, and these are just regular makeup sponges, girls. Okay, so I'm going to place this one in 1/3 of my nail. So pretty much just this area up here. Okay, just the top area. Okay, and that'll be it for that effect. But it's going to end up somehow looking like this, okay? So the only thing we have left to do now is we're going to get a little more, and we're just going to pay attention to the very tip, and we're only going to place it in the very tip of the nail. The same dark pink one. The same exact dark pink one. Okay? Just like that. Okay? So that's all we've done so far. We haven't added any shimmers or anything like that. All we've done is the back fading. Okay? The background fading. So, let me see if I could, well, you sort of could see it there. I don't know why I have so much light today. Okay, the next thing we're going to do, girls, is we're going to work on the hearts you see there. There's 3 hearts. So, we're going to get our galloping piece of paper, and I'm going to get my darkest pink that I'm using. I'm going to glop the paper with the darkest pink I'm using, and I'm going to be using the thin part of my nail daughter, the smallest part, and I'm going to start off by doing a heart, this heart you see there, okay, which is going to be a heart here. And pretty much all you do is just like if you would draw it, except you're doing it with your nail polish and on your pencil. So I'm going to do a heart in this section. So just, if you think you'll have problems with this, maybe you want to practice doing the heart on a piece of paper before you actually draw it on your nail. Or if you mess up, you know, no biggie. All you got to do is remove it and start again. It's just nail art. Oh, I hope you guys have been able to see that. Okay, so I've done my first heart right there. Okay, there's my first heart, and you can see it's nothing neat. We're going to fill that in a little bit. The next heart we're going to do is going to be this side one you see right here. The side one, and that one's going downward. So we're going to start, and we're going to do it right here. This one's facing downward. So all you're doing is using your thin part of your nail daughter or a sharpened pencil, and you're doing the heart shape. Okay, and those are going to be filled in. So if they're not perfect, you don't got to worry about it. We're going to fill them in a little bit. Okay, so all I'm doing is a little bit of a retarded heart, but we're going to fill it in a little bit. Okay, the next heart we're going to do is going to be the white one you see right there. So that one's going to be facing sideways, the other sideways. So we're going to start here. Let's see right there if you guys can see. Okay, we're going to go down, down. And like I said, these are all going to be filled in a little bit, so you don't got to worry about them being perfect. Okay. Okay, so there are my 3 hearts. You girls can see they're facing every which way. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to glue up our piece of paper again with the dark one that we used to make the hearts. And the reason I'm glopping my piece of paper is because I'm going to draw one of them. I'm going to paint one of them, the inside, which is this one right here. I'm going to paint it in the color we used, which is the dark one. So I'm going to get my color, and all I'm going to do is fill it in. That's all I'm going to do is filling it in. Okay, just like that. All I've done is filled it in. Okay, so I filled that one in already. The next color I'm going to have to glop is the second color, which was our medium pink. I'm going to glop my piece of paper with my medium pink I used. And I'm glopping my piece of paper because I'm going to paint the top first heart we made. I'm going to paint that one pink, the medium pink. So I'm going to get my dotting tool and I'm going to fill in this top one right here with the pink. Okay. Okay. Oops, sorry girls. All I did was fill in that heart. Okay, I hope you girls saw. Okay, all I did was fill that one in. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to get my white polish because we're going to fill in that heart on the side. We're going to fill it in with white. So I'm going to get my thin tip brush and all I'm going to do is fill that little heart in, okay? So here we go. Okay, just like that. So now all our hearts are filled in. The next thing I'm going to do is the same color I used to make the shapes of the hearts. I'm going to glop my piece of paper one last time with that color. I'm gonna, for all the design, I've been using is a thin tip brush, so you can pretty much use a sharpened pencil for that. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a little trail of dots, if you girls can see there. Okay, so I'm gonna start my little trail here, right here. I'm gonna go up, 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 dip again, and all I'm doing is going to the other side, just like that. Okay, I'm gonna dip again. I'm gonna go up, upwards. Okay, all I'm doing is going upwards, 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 just like that. Okay, so that's the little trail. So pretty much the nail art part is done. Now what we're going to add is all the shimmers you see there. So for the shimmers, I'm using a color with, it has stars and it has lots of little shimmers, and that's going to give it that shiny, shimmery look. And it has little stars, so if you see little stars somewhere around there, that adds to the nail art look of it. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to add some shimmers. Let me open it up. Okay, I'm going to add some shimmers. So here we go. And whatever falls is good. If we get stars, it's good. Or if you think you have too little bit of shimmers, then what you can do, if you decide that you want more shimmers, you can wait till one coat dries and then you add the second coat. But you girls can see there that I got enough of them, and I got a little star somewhere here, so if I want it, all I got to just fix it, and I got several little stars. Okay, and because of the, there we go, because we use the sponging technique, you might have some white residue or nail polish left on your nail, so all you got to do is clean that up. It's easy to do. What I do sometimes after I'm done, but pretty much it doesn't bother me, so I just wait. But I use some polish remover with a cotton swab, and I just clean out the sides. But that's how you girls are going to get this look. I hope you guys like it. Try it out in your favorite colors and let me know how it worked for you girls. Take care, girls. Bye.